Okay, today we are making a Methionine Inositol Choline Injectable, also called MIC Injectable. I have my powders out and ready. I pre-weighed each of my ingredients. And let's get started. We're going to start by, in a 250 milliliter beaker, dissolving 5 milliliters of sterile water. So let's get our sterile water here. Hang on to that syringe, we're going to need it again. We're going to dissolve the methionine, the inositol, and the choline chloride. In all honesty, you probably won't even need the glass stir rod because you can swirl the water in the beaker to dissolve the powders, and they're dissolving pretty quickly because we have such a small amount of water. Next, we're going to add the benzyl alcohol. To simulate benzyl alcohol, we are simply using a bacteriostatic sodium chloride, which does have a small amount of benzyl alcohol in it as a preservative. Swirl to mix, make sure everything is dissolved, and then we're going to top off with the remaining sterile water, because if you remember we only used half of it. So now we're going to pull up the other 5 milliliters. Now we want to filter this solution into a container, so we are going to use a filter needle. If you remember, we're only going to use our filter needle going in one direction. So we are either going to pull the liquid up with the filter needle or push it through with a filter needle. In this case, we're going to attach our filter needle and pull up the solution into our container, which is a 20 milliliter syringe, since this is an injectable. The filter needle is going to ensure that we don't have any large particles pulled up into our syringe. This part will take a little practice. But once we have that completely pulled up, we will eliminate the air bubbles, and you will have just over 10 milliliters of your MIC ready to go.